It's not been the dream start, it's fair to say, for Arsenal under Unai Emery, replacing Arsene Wenger, of course, in the summer. But is it a little too soon to judge them, Paul Mariner? Two difficult games?
No.
Manchester City, Chelsea?
They're difficult games, but it's the Arsenal. You've got to perform. Look, we gave them somewhat of a pass against Manchester City, and Manchester City for me really didn't get out of first gear. But against Chelsea, they were too wide open. Again, it was like a training game. It could have been 5 apiece. 8-5. You don't get games like that, real games. It shouldn't happen like that.
It's been not so long that he's had them over the summer, but long enough for you, I'd imagine, to have made an impact. But is it stuff that can be fixed quickly if he gets the starting 11 right?
Well, these guys are professional players. They're experienced players, and they can take in information very, very quickly. For me, what I do, I always look at the players at my disposal, and then I fit the system to the players. This is a 4-3-1-2. I'd play Aubameyang and Lacazette through the middle as a dual threat. I'd play Ozil in the 10 role as a true number 10. He'd have certain defensive duties, absolutely. But it's not that difficult to work out. What you do with this system, Ross, is rather than bomb both fullbacks on at the same time, it's a little bit off balance, off kilter. So Bellerin will go and Monreal will come inside and be the protector in front. And then you've still got 6 players attacking. So you've got numbers forward, you've got, if Lacazette comes short for the ball to feet, then Aubameyang will make the flat run in with his pace and nobody's going to catch him. So it's a totally different way of playing. He can still build from the back and can still do all those wonderful things that he wants to do. But as far as an attacking threat with defensive qualities and capability, I made that a better system with those players. Your
words of advice for Unai Emery then, you think he's got to be a bit more flexible and adapt to what he's got?
Absolutely. I think as a coach, and I've been part of a coaching crew that has been absolutely focused on one system. We will build from the back, we will do certain things, and you end up losing games. You put players in uncomfortable situations. You want to put your players in the comfortable situation so they can thrive. So they're looking forward to the game, so they know what the patterns of play are, and they can function. If you look at some of the play that I've seen against City and Chelsea, when they're in possession, they are so wide open to the counter. You can't play in the Premier League like that. You'll get absolutely annihilated. They've already shipped in 5 goals. It could have been way more. But, they've got some decent games coming up. They've got West Ham next week. They've got, is it Cardiff coming up?
Yeah, before the international.
Yeah, so they've got games that can help. But I'm not. The thing is about the system is, if you've got intelligent players, which if you look at that, the experienced international football, you can pick this up in a week, quite easily. But I go system, fit it to the players you've got.
Okay, some thoughts of Paul Mariner then for Unai Emery. Plenty to chew on for them. As Paul mentioned, West Ham at home is their next encounter before a trip to Cardiff before those international breaks kick in.